Hello, are you there? I see and say you're busy. Capo, good morning. How are you? How family? I hope so. Oh, no, they're fine. Happy Sunday. Capo, good morning. How are you? Wait till I want to tell you now. Say, so get use again at all. Capo, you see, I'm saying we fund.
Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Nami Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Defense Forces. Those were the voice of Chief Atanga Terence, the Chief of Buchi, speaking from the grave. I then get several calls, several messages, and including friends of Milton Taka, where they send me messages and they try to silence me. Group them for inside village from Pining, where they try for silence youth. And I go tell them one thing: nobody can intimidate or silence the truth. I owe it to your chief, Chief Atanga Terence, for speak for ye and make a me speak for the world, make people they know it way happen. For a long time, our people they suffer because people they key people them, they hide them, they cover up, and they get away with them because no man they hear. You need to come outside. Especially for Palava chief, people they key brother, stepmother they poison this one for put the one in father for here, for put this one in picking for cheer. All those things that they happen and they succeed because it need ever come for lamplight, it end only for darkness. They go come out the worker with close them. Listen at people then way inside them na thieves and murderers. I go talk two things. First, I send this message for Milton Taka. Migi understand. Say the fact say person there for different place, it no mean say he be limited with information for another place. Ye Milton Taka, time way papa will be the so-called chief, I put chief in quote. Before he want be that chief, he be done born you, Milton, and your brother. For our tradition for inside Atlantic State, for Savannah State, chief he pikin way fi chop cheer for be nambe. For all tradition, I don't do research, I don't do my homework, you know start na today. Must be na pikin way chief I bonam for on top chief I bed. That means say time where they be done intron you, na pikin way bonam for that time, na if he inherit you. Now the same thing will happen for including for inside Bui and many other palaces. Una ask them for all people where they get eye from Ambazonia, they will tell you. So if una the worker carry wear traditional clothes, they call themselves say chief for South Africa. You know make una say chief. All people then where they don't seize land, from the time of German, where foreign power then can give power for one village, then go conquer land, then take them. All those injustice, it could be solved. I don't want guarantee una. I'd also talk for the people then for inside the village for corner Garbude, the people from Girong, where they don't already agitate case for court about land, where one chiefdom he give land for another 1 million work farm. It don't can turn now war, intertribal war. Even they don't go agitate them, they don't go finish them for court. The SDU they go still come for they go see someone, you see one take thing where it not belong for ye. They go enter for day with politics. Now say they go to keep people that they go. Now say injustice they go to day. People they go to die. Conflict they go there unnecessary. This type of problem is plenty. But I want to tell una for inside Pining, say person where key this chief, we know him. When I talk to me them with investigation, allegations, all those stuff them, na lie. And no say for Ambazonia na place where person fit enter for your house, thief your thing. Convince you me you feel say now you forget place where you put them. You need to work with me. The age for darkness it don't pass. The picking the way they kill una Fon for Buchi. Na picking them for Okoro. They not only kill the Fon, the person where the Fon last see before they one kill it. He don't talk for me when I lie when I walk go kakash all those people and kill them. But the truth must be spoken. The chief come out with whiskey with 200,000 say they can't see una. Now so una take and kill that chief. carry that money, go down for nightclub. Una call me after a year say chief dan die. They call me, they ask and say me then carry me they'll carry the body. Una had the fear. They fear the boy them. They know una for day. Una I send message for the chief he phone for verify whether na true say dan die. Una call me inside nightclub when I drink. When I talk say, hey, na Capo Daniel, na can't see na Capo Daniel, na can't see na this na Capo Daniel call, na Capo Daniel is for phone. I see una face them all for day. No need for begin expose plenty things them. I don't need any further investigation for talk the truth when I know the truth. From the first time before the one arrest Chief Mbe, the one arrest Mbe for Buchi, you Okoro, you call me, you tell me say you want give order for this mission, me then catch this chief then finish him. You tell me with your mob before you want catch that chief say now. If they don't go try the chief judge him, they say be free, then leave it. Una want make people they want can make story them. Remember who said the allegation be come out? It come out for South Africa. It come out for South Africa for the Taka family way then get chieftaincy problem for our village. That is the truth. I will play the audio again, me people then hear these specific things them. So that me gonna no can begin the frightening people for village, tracing people up and down. Meet in Taka, you stop sending people to send rubbish text messages to me. The truth must be spoken. Only when the truth shall be spoken before justice will come. I remember even Edwin Gang, where he did for Godidinka. Ipa when he been a duo for womb. He been a strong Southern Cameroon police for inside mobile wing. Then key that pa because that papa he make justice. He follow case where he been there for a long time. They use bribery for store that case. He can't put justice without taking a franc. And I said then take and kill it. They no be even talk that story for aside. People die when they live in darkness. Ambazonia, I believe in civil liberty. I believe in the truth, and we shall speak that truth. Any man wey fit say go carry monkey coat put on the skin the work of asile as a man on top people that blood for inside Ambazonia, that era is end. It don't end. No matter who we be, no fit say because you some man get horn for your head. No matter what good thing you do, no matter whatever your potential, we will not compromise core value, not even for independence. I will tell you, Ambazonians, if it is that we will be killing our own people, who will accept that for us to be independent, I, Capo Daniel, I will reject that independent, because that type of independent will put us even in a worse situation than we were with Mr. Pobia. We should be very clear. For us to get this independent, our people must know that what we are running away from will not be what will meet us in front. We will reject any replication of the enemy. I know all the so-called elite, all the so-called people who have loved the way of the oppressor. They don't want grassroots. They don't want people who are commoners, people that they see they don't conform with that way of the enemy. They want to climb on top of us. They want to be angry with us. They are not angry. They don't hate some of us who speak for the layman because we have done anything wrong. It's because they know that we will make you, the lay people, to become something that they don't want you to become. Because in the eyes of the Ambazonian elite, the eyes of those who have chopped money, who have chopped from the system, who have connection in the system, who wants to be their own La Republique in Ambazonia, in their eyes, they think less of you. What they want in Ambazonia is to be the Pobia of Ambazonia. They want to be, they love the way of the oppressor so much that what they really desire is to become our oppressor, to become the regime that is in power. They also want to drive those cars like the regime. They also want to walk on people like the regime, to have that absolute power. That is also a form of madness and sickness. Go and look in history. Only lay people or people who love the way of the lay people, who choose to come and dine and dress and sleep with the poor people, have liberated them. From Martin Luther King to Nelson Mandela, these are people who love the way of the commoners. They did not come and parade in limousine. They did not come with chariots. Ambazonia, you must choose your way and choose it rightly. And I'll play the audios of that chief again. And the more they try to cover up and hide it, the more I will expose it. I will play it so that people should know and be sure. There is no doubt about who intended to kill the chief. There is no doubt about who killed the chief. Stop trying to distract to talk about why this one is not with ADF. Why this is not about ADF. Forget about everything. A Fon have died. The Fon have spoken before he died. I have the record and I have an obligation for him to speak from his grave about his killers.
I don't really know what to do for this boy them. I don't really know. Till today, while they outside at the sofa, so I don't know which kind crime we do commit them with this Okoro them. And Paul, good morning. Long time. How are you? I be some man notable will go for Pininde. Okoro see that man notable, tell that man notable. So can tell me say any place where they see me, they go shoot me, kill him.
This particular notable, I don't talk for the notable. It's different Pinning now. I know the only reason I know give him name na say me they no go catch and kill him. I be done talk for Okoro since the chief they be done release he for try make it come back. He be done talk say that chief go up Canaan to go kill him. Don't no be something where they talk the come day. And I need the first blame na the Okoro too much because he allow himself to be manipulated by who? I go play not be only the chief they be the type of kill. Even the people the way they be the oppose the taka too. I go play the audio, part of the audio when I ran hear part of it before. I will still play part of it. These are just the tips of the iceberg. If I can get my old phone to get the detailed record, even when the chief was in that detention, it will still establish the same, which is useless for me to do things that are so obvious. But listen to the audio again. At this case, the Pinyin LGA, the so-called IG Pinyin LGA, I forget now who for the, I'll find the name. They be done call, send some picture for some one person, say that person a black leg, me then kill that person, they send up a soldier them. So that soldier then forward those audio for me because almost I can say the 100% barracks so that they go see always get information to me. Then get them I contact this chief also as I contact multiple people then for verify if indeed the people they accuse them for be black legs now really black legs. And this information is still come out still from South Africa. Now listen.
This guy no be black leg. This boy no be black leg. If the man the right and say CPDM, we hear this guy joins CPDM. And first of all, people then doing that CPDM they stay center for village then why he won't be special? Because first he no be CPDM.
So the allegation against this boy, na name na Wala Emmanuel, they be talk say that he been a black leg na CPDM. The boy me boy then take it out. But we actually the main reason na because as a youth leader, he be the oppose this chief where they want the chief Taka we want install himself as a chief. He want claim a quarter as a chief for inside Pinyin.
So now my president for Development Association from my village. This thing sent for media against they know they make this thing sent for media from South Africa. Because it shows them forward this picture from South Africa. It shows say it get a problem with somebody for South Africa where this person and call it Taka. This person won't be a chief from my village. So he oppose and the whole village oppose, the entire village oppose because this guy is the president of the Development Association. So what you see I'm saying now this guy for South Africa don't make this picture, do all these things and so send them for media. They use they use Amber now for take and settle their score. So as you be connected to Amber, then the other person will not be connected. You use them now, so for settle his score. So now you don't write this thing now, send them.
At this time, they be the one launch some health center for Muwa. It been a 3 day, I think that July February 2021, if I need to make mistake. I think from the date of those messages, it showed that date. So you be getting that Dr. Taka Moses, Dr. Chang Taka, we they be organize those things and they be using also as a PR issue. So this particular youth leader be the raise objection them for the technical PR aspect the way these things they be supposed to be accomplish them. That is the reason why they be come after it, because they be no say all na power. It been about power struggle where they go on for the. Because from the information why I be get them at that time, now say this Taka, this chief Taka, I call it Chief Taka as they call him. Chief Taka, it be the one launch this. It be been a 3 days or 4 like a week campaign for healthcare. But the pitch for that particular healthcare thing, it be been a say now for the village, for Moa village. So the whole pitch be na say na for Moa village, na it be the king for Moa village. So it be the present him like a chief, like it be like somebody who want to show say it be chief. So na a very sensitive thing.
You see, this man what they call himself say king of Moa for here. So this Moa, where they call him a village in Benin clan. This Moa na one quarter for my village. So this man na impostor. This man in South Africa, he impose himself like chief for this quarter. So when my party they alive, this man may get serious problems. So they may go last end for court. Unfortunately, this man can die. The case end like that. So this man in Peking, South Africa, they call it Taka. This man now, he impose himself like chief. This man then in South Africa they impose himself like chief, but inside the village it cause atrocity because get the own people and to where then he follow for it back. So the case be there for court. And I get document and where it shows say where them be write and say be chief, say chief na inheritary. You inherit from your forefathers.
So it be clear. It be clear. I don't physically see the people that will kill the phone, because they not only them for fit take the phone after them kill it. The intention for kill the phone, if it done the motive, if it done the allegation, before I forget my play, even the allegation where they be making before they arrest the chief in the first place, say some group the way they call and say Isakaba. During the time for the trial of the chief, then talk say, okay, when I go bring even now one Pekin, when na Isakaba, or even compound where Pekin there for the say na Isakaba, say that group they exist. And that allegation, it come out for South Africa. It is not me, Capo Daniel, speaking. I'm simply letting the world know what the chief himself had said. Not only the word of the chief, in notables them too. He don't give phone for them, I talk for them. The one way they can visit it for inside Lobiende for Bamenda, they come for us, I talk for them on video call. He other friend the way now also chief then they people that they fear now for even talk. But now the era this way people they go to hear, like it or not.
So when they say talk about Asakaba or Asakaba na which I don't know because not in other my village the other one. None of them did the village. Why they no find the boy them? Or if they call some group Asakaba, why they no find the boy them? Catch them. Nine of them the village. And for true, nothing not existed that one. All this in a hatred. And if we use the revolution now for hatred, for take and settle score, then I'm not sure say now the things will be out for. Taiwa be there under detention. Supreme Commander Pa, big number. If we talk for Okoro, so may Okoro go for village. When I be still there, if we talk for Okoro, so may Okoro go for my village. Find that boy where they call and say Asakaba, cash and bring him. Since that time, Okoro no ma bring one. Then how then they only call some group where it not exist and they always stick on. I dey stay now na Western Prof. I dey suffer. I no get nothing for do. All my business, I no fit do business again only because of them. I dey suffer, I dey really suffer. And if you know how many people then they under me. If I need to chop me, say then they go chop out. I need to work nothing. I only I dey for one place. I no fit even go for village, even for take something for village. No way. didn't know what to do for this boy them. I don't really know. Till today, while they outside at the sofa, so I don't know which kind crime Wado commit them with this occur them.
For the audio where it did link the allegation with the Taka for South Africa, I did just focus only on the chief's own testimony. I'll leave even the other people them. Now the audio this one here.
That man is one of that people then when they send pictures for where we see that picture where they send and say keep people them for village so.
So another here, if whatever they want do is be up to them, but I will not tolerate people them for lie or even try for bring threat for me if he say he go silence the truth. It will never work. The fun way it work with La Republic now the fun for Mofo Bay. That one all man know am for inside Pini. All man know am. So they go left that one can take na one way the inside help amba. So they issue them for chieftaincy for Pinyin. It be very complex because Pinyin get many villages them. But the issue concerning this chief it die, it be very simple. Now one person kill he, that person kill he because of a specific reason. The allegation be na say he get Osakaba. Other problem in the bed, that is the main reason why they be done order me then kill he. That one there is no debate. So make me then stop for try for debate things the way they know. Plenty village and they for Kimbi for Pinyin, Upper Ngamba, and plenty chief them for the one be called as Fon. All those problems they will know 'em. We know saying that the Fon for Pinyin he own the whole of Santa. We know of the manipulation way be there for chieftaincy for day since 1945. After the World War for 1945, we know them all very well. These things are well documented. Things that I don't want to get into those their politics, but I just simply try to give justice for a person we trust we for the ADF with a life. Now our duty for make sure so we honor them, and any person we trust we making us will take the trust very seriously. And I go tell this to Milton. Make Milton know say would he do our homework very well. Milton Taka, the Takas are not even Ambazonians. Make Milton go ask a village fine, ask a bloodline. Milton Taka, listen for me very well. Go and ask your bloodline. Your late father was not a Pinyin man. He was not an Ambazonian by blood. When East Cameroon took over our territory, your parents, your bloodline, it is well known in Pinyin, came from Babaju, which is near Santa, in Mawa, near that area, if I don't make mistake, around the area with Matanzeng, that border area with La République du Cameroon. Your parents fled Babaju and came into our territory. Their history is well known by the Fons who were sharing land in that area. It is well documented. Even the name of your family is well known. So the Taka settle. The history of that, I think it is the if I make mistake, it's supposed to be the Wala Asangang. Wala Asangang Mawo Wala Asangang the first was the one who gave the Taka land to settle. So they know where they came from before they gave them a land to settle in that area that you want to become a chief. And you have to know that many of the Takas have gone back to East Cameroon or to La République after the war. So you people should know that you are, first of all, Milton Taka, you are not an Ambazonian by blood. You are not an Ambazonian by blood. And the constitution of Southern Cameroon have never awarded Southern Cameroonian citizenship for people who came from foreigner. The constitution definition of our territory was of Aboriginal. That's why in my last audio I said that even Foncha was not a Southern Cameroonian. So we don't want to even go there. Let's focus on the issue which is at hand. Is that your brother falsely accused the Fon who have been killed of setting up a group and killing Amber boys and taking life, knowing very well that if you take away Ambazonian life, your life also will be taken away. They instigate the arrest of the chief on false allegation, and they kill the chief. As God will make make things happen, the same boys take a video call and call me with video call. So what are you talking about? Am I making things up, or am I creating his voice to speak? Is this not the chief voice? The other Mbe who are there, they are also still calling me and they are afraid of you people. But whatever you do, there is light, the era of light have come. All the truth in Ambazonia, there will be peace in that land, and that peace will come with justice, not only in you, the whole of